Speaking about the EVP, employee value proposition, you bring up a really good point about, making sure that employees are continuing to fall in love with your company. I think on the talent acquisition side, that's where a lot of companies put a lot of effort and resources, is like, how do we make people fall in love with us to join the company? And then they get on board and, maybe some of that messaging isn't, continuous throughout the employee life cycle. So how are you guys, kind of merging the two strategies, right? Like, how are you, messaging to candidates what it's like to be at Built-in and why they should join Built-In? And then how does that play out, once they're on board? Like, what are some of the things you're doing to get them to continue to fall in love and continue to align with the EVP?
From the TA side, or from like the talent attraction side, it's a lot easier to answer. It's being able to publicize that on your website, right? I mean, that's case in point. That's the number one thing. But also being able to talk about it in every step of the candidate process. Not only do we have on our website just a general, like, what are our perks and benefits? What are our values? What's our leadership team like? But we also incorporate that into every step of our recruiting process. On the flip side, once the candidate is closed and they come on board here and they are a part of our group, what we're talking about now is being able to incorporate that. And we talk about training the managers, is letting the managers, giving them the tools and resources they need to know our EVP, to know what sets us apart from other organizations, so that if and when their direct reports come to them thinking about another opportunity outside the organization, they're able to know what sets us apart. And sometimes it makes sense for somebody to leave. Like, they might have outgrown, they might have circumstantial things that make them want to leave the company. But with that, if there's somebody here that we can retain and we really believe that they should be here, how do we, again, introduce our perks, our benefits, our values? How do we find that alignment there? And most of that will come through the power of the manager and really working on those development conversations with their directs.